go. Venus disc. More like penis disc. And plastic, some nice rubbly gloves. Props if you understand this one. And hope these guys aren't unfriendly. You know, they seem like nice people. Awful, terrible, what a world. Oh, he snuck up on me. I was musing to myself, I have a lot on my mind. I've seen you before, call me Papineau. Papineau? The resident custodial engineer. I'm afraid I might be the last of the maintenance staff remaining. We're facing a worst case scenario. Okay, for those of you who might not know, a Class K janitorial disaster is a nod to the SCP Foundation. A Class K scenario is basically the end of the world. There's the XK class scenario, which is a traditional in, the not biblical sense, just humanity goes extinct. There is they sort of make them up for the individual article, but it's mostly meant to mean the end of the world in some way, like an event that affects the entirety of the world and or humanity. And so this is a very nice nod to the SCP Foundation, wouldn't you know? I'm quite overwhelmed. What a nightmare. What happened to the staff? The chief custodian, Gaston, is missing. He is a key ring for all the janitor's closets in him. Mine was lost in the turmoil. Arthur worked the residential floors, Jean-Pierre worked security, Brenda worked the boiler room, and Sylvain was our certified electrician. All of them are missing. They may be dead, or worse. Although I do have hope. After all, the power is still on, and we still have hot water. What do you do? I am a scholar of the custodial arts, handyman, engineer, cleaner, caretaker, watchman. My responsibilities include the main hall, nuts, fish and chips, the convenience store, the restrooms, and the laundromat. I've dealt with everything from black mold to broken windows and even pest control. One must wear many hats in this line of work. I didn't need any help. Do you know any way around them up? I've used them up. That's good, that's very good. I can't do this alone. I need to appoint you as deputy janitor. Will you accept this commission? It would be such an honor for me, Mr. Papineau. Our battle against chaos will eventually end in defeat, but our work remains vital. Is that foreshadowing, perchance? Our primary task is to retrieve a key on the basement. The landlord, Mr. Henderson, should have a spare. Then we need to restore the elevator. Its strategy importance cannot be overstated. Pray we find our custodial colleagues along the way. What's on your mind? Listen, you can't clean on an empty stomach. What do you say we have a snack? Probably should. Yes. How long have you fought chaos? This isn't a story that begins with one man. Goes back generations. To Papineau's long gone. I follow where they led. I unclog the toilets of injustice and strife, just as my father and his father did. And maybe someday in the future a Papineau will follow my trail. God, Papineau, you're so fucking cool. Let me get a bit creative with it, actually. I'm gonna go with... This is not enough that we build. Civilizations will always build. No, we must maintain, strive against the eternal force of entropy. That is what the custodial arts are. We are the brave few who dare to fight the malignance of broken toilets and dirty floors. That is what I live for, and perhaps I'll die for. In the end, we will lose. I have abandoned all hope. All I have left is beauty. Oh my god, I've never loved a man so much in my life. I haven't had the time. Too much to scrub. What a man. Let me see what I can make for you. You seem like you enjoy a good meal. Papineau holds up a beer bottle and jumps down on the cab. Opening it with his teeth, he delicately places the cap on his pocket. The work, it never ends. The giant takes a long swig of beer and wipes the suds from his beard. Sometimes, the darkness gets to me. I feel like giving up, but my duty, the duty of all custodian engineers, is to toil for the sake of others. We must uphold civilization where nobody else can. Never forget your duty, deputy. Oh, sorry, when Fabrice looked at it, he made this horrible noise. He looked horrified. I looked back at the painting, but I still don't see it. As I stared at the painting, I heard Fabrice run out the door. He sounded howling mad, snarling like a beast. I haven't seen him since. I think that's also a Lovecraft reference. I don't remember the story, unfortunately, but I'm almost certain there's a story where a painting, it's not a painting that drives you mad, but it is a painting of something so horrible that you feel it tugging at your mind. I don't remember exactly. I want to look that up if I get a chance. Hey, Papineau. Well, first of all, join me. We have some cleaning to do. Deputy, have I told you about my blade? My jurus? This is more than just a mop. It's my weapon in the war against entropy, chaos, darkness. It was given to me by my father, and to him by his father, and so on, all the way back to Charlemagne. And so it falls to me to wield this mop against the darkness, as so many my line have. God, what a man. Hello. Hi, a little help? My friend is exhausted. We just need a place to rest. Won't be here too long. Do I want to put Papineau at risk by doing this? Guess I just saved also, so not much of a... Hey, I'm sorry, yeah? And this guy in my back is Monty. Or Monty. Can you let us crash in here for a while? We just need a bed and a bit of time. I'll be nice. I look at myself in the mirror and think about the neighbors. Those tooth guys. A couple of fairly racist jokes came across my head. Probably shouldn't say them. He was the only one you ever really spoke to. He always seemed like an okay guy. He didn't give you much of a choice, did he? Why did you go into the house? Why did you go inside and kill Madison? The mother? You didn't have to go in. The boy, Joel? He let you in. His mind wasn't even gone. He was lucid, kind even. And when you attacked, he called out for Fuzzy. The smaller boy, Benjamin, playing with toys, fading from consciousness. He was so far gone. Was killing him a kindness? And that terrifying giant infant. It escaped, but can it really live on its own? Have you condemned it to death? Does it deserve to live? You walked into their house and murdered them. This is what a murderer looks like. Why are you doing this? Cut it out. You shake your head and snap back to reality. Whoops, the ghost gravity. He won't calls around. It's joking. We'll work him out. It's joking now. Everybody's joking now. The joke is over. Blow. I barely ever listen to rap. Strangely, you feel great. Alright, well, that's a quick change of pace, I guess. Door. Hello there, mister. What are you? What kind of fresh monstrosity? Get it? Oh, I just remembered. Guess I can do that as well while I'm at it. Alright, maybe I won't do that, actually. You know what? I'm pretty tired, so let's just call it a day, and I can save, so goodbye.